Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Growing Guitar. And this is Wednesday. And this is one of the two Wish Wednesdays we're gonna have this week. And yes, we have a great song here. Thanks to you, Chapo Johnson. You wished here on this channel, and you wished for Jonah Kagen's I'm Around. What a great song, never heard it before. And I actually would need some more time with this one, because I'm not really there to be fully comfortable. I haven't had that much of time to get this one, but still, nothing is impossible. Maybe I will grow into this song during this recording here. We'll see what happens about that. Thank you for being here, Chapo, and I hope you will enjoy this, and all you Jonah Kagen fans. Now let's go into the I'm Around song, and it has different versions. This tutorial is based upon the live version. I think that is on YouTube, the live version from Moorfield, I believe. So this is how he performed there, and we're gonna have this really stripped off, like an easier version, or not easier but stripped down version. We're gonna teach how to play the same, because live, you know how it usually is. You go and you are a little bit flexible with what you're playing from the first let's say chorus to the next one. I'm gonna teach you how to do this in a correct way and in the same way, first and foremost, through the entire song here. So let's go into this one together. You can see here, no need for any capo, so you're gonna learn to play it exactly as Jonah does that in front of that firework place. Let's go into the grips. We have a couple of chords, and three of them we're gonna go into two different versions. Okay, so first off, the A. Version number 1 of A is just to have a finger placed as a bar on the second fret, okay? And what you want to push down here is 4 strings if you count from bottom up, okay? So the E, B, G, and D string on the second fret, just as a bar. That is the first version. The second one is the actual A as it usually is. To have this, okay, so that will be open A, second D, second G, second B, and that open E in the end there. All right, so two different versions of A. Then we have a grip that looks like this, and this is kind of an E grip. So what you do here is to have that same bar as you have for A, you just slide up to this 4th position and place the same bar there. So 4 strings if you count from bottom up, but then you need to add 6 on D and 5th on B. But you also incorporate the open A. That is the E first version, and then the second version of E is the standard E chord as usual is. So open E, second A, second D, first G, open B, and open E. Then we have 2 versions of this chord as well. Kind of a D-A chord. We can say D here for instance. So what you do here, the same bars you use for A, 4 strings on the second fret, but then you need to add 4th on D string and 3rd on B, and also the open A incorporated. So that is the first version of D, and then the second one is the standard D as it usually goes: open D, second G, 3rd B, and second E. Then we also got this kind of F sharp chord. So what you play here is 2nd on E string, and you can skip the A. You don't use that one, but you need to hold down this 2nd D, 2nd G, and then open B and open high E. And the final grip would be to play this G thing going on here. So that will be 3rd E. You can skip the A there, because again, we're not gonna strum this at all. We're gonna pick from the actual grips, so we're not gonna use that A. But the open D, 2nd G, open B, and open high E. And there, I believe we got covered all the chords needed, or the grips needed for the song. Now, let's go into this verse play, and you will see during this tutorial here and how to play and pick from these different grips, there is kind of a pattern here. So I'm going to give you that right away. So I'll grab the first A with this bar version, and you're going to play this. So that is the pattern for all these chords pretty much. You're going to pick the bass string, in this case the open A, and then you're going to pick the lower string, which is, or actually the higher string, which is the 2nd fret B. Pick those together, then 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and 2nd D. And that will be the pattern for all of these chords. Okay, and then you go into the next grip here, which will be the E bass grip here with this bar version. Same pattern there. And then you go into this D with the bar version. You just slide down, the same grip as E, but this position. And then you go back to play one time on the A. So that will be one round in the verse play. You start with A, you go up to E, back to D, and back to A. So it both starts and ends with A. You're going to play this for 4 rounds. I'm going to take you through one round slowly, and then I'm going to speed up a couple of rounds in standard tempo, like this. So on. 4 rounds of that, and that is the verse. And you know what? The second verse comes right after, so it's another 4 rounds. I think it's a middle play in between these 2 verses, so maybe it's 10 rounds in total. 4 middle play 2 maybe, and then 4 another rounds on the second verse. So you're really gonna play this pattern a lot of times. This A, E, D, and back to A. Then at 1 and 13 comes the chorus. Maybe you go. I think that's where are the lyrics. Now we're gonna play the D. Okay, and it will be this standard D grip, and you're gonna stay on that for 4 rounds. And again, the pattern is the same. Now you have the bass string on the open D, and the higher string is the 2nd fret D. So that means open D string together with 2nd high E, then 2nd G, 3rd B, 2nd high E, and 2nd G. So 4 times of that. And when he plays this, if you listen to the video, you have the possibilities to change strings and like kind of play around with that chord, so it could sound like this. As long as the timing is correct to switch to next chords, you can play around with this and stay around the actual chord, okay? I'm just gonna give you the simplified patterns for you to hold on to, and then once you're comfortable, you can go around it, okay? So D 4 times, then you go to A, and you use this pattern, or sorry, this grip, the standard A. Why? Because again, if you want to play around with this chord, then it's easier to do that if you don't have a bar like this. It's actually easier to control everything you want to move around and have the open E to play that, because it will sound crazy if you have that 2nd E string down there from the bar. So that's the reason for us having 2 versions of A. So you're gonna play 4 times of that. So now you're gonna go back to the open A string as the new bass and the 2nd B as the higher string. So okay, but again, you could play around it like this. For instance. Anyway, 4 times of that. Then you go to E, again, same reason for us having this second version of E is to play around with it. 4 times of that. Now the open E string in the bass is the new bass string, and the open B is the higher string. So that will be 1 round. That means open E string in the bass together with open B, then second D, first G, open B, and second D. Like that, for instance, or just 4 straight rounds. And once you play that E 4 times, you're gonna go into the F sharp 4 times. And the bass string now is the 2nd fret E string in the bass, and the open B string is the open high string. So you're gonna play 2nd E and open B, then 2nd D, 2nd G, open B, and 2nd D. 4 times. So that means D4, A4, E4, F sharp 4. And this chorus you're gonna play for 2 rounds. I'm gonna take down the tempo 1 round and then play 1 round in standard. Let's go. So there you have this chorus, and then after that you're gonna go back to play the 3rd verse. Okay, so you're gonna play the 3rd verse, and that will be played for 4 rounds in the same way to play the previous verses. After that 3rd verse, you're gonna play a pre-chorus, okay, and that happens around 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Okay, so what you're gonna play here now is that G, and you hold that grip. And I added some notes around it. The grip is as it is, and you're gonna play 3rd fret E string in the bass together with open B. Then open D, 2nd G, open B, and then back to open D. 4 times of that. Then we're gonna play something that sounds or maybe looks like the verse play. It goes like this. Okay, so it starts in the same way as the A with the bar, so the same way as verse, but then you don't go up to E immediately, you go to the D chord first. So you just stay with that bar and add this 4th fret D and 3rd B to it once, and then you go up to this E and play that part. Okay, so it means you're gonna play open A together with 5th B, 6th D, 4th G, 5th B, and then you quickly slide down to this, let's say D grip, and play open A together with 3rd B. Just that, and then you go back to the standard A and play 1 round. And all that will be 1 round. So it started with G4, and then you had these kind of verse look like A, but then instead of going to E, you go to D, then back to E, and quickly back to D, kick that, open A and third B together, and then you land back on this A for one round. I'm gonna take you through this slowly one round, so let's start with G. Little there on one string, almost hard to play it slower than the standard tempo, but that is one round. You're gonna play it for 2 rounds. After that, pre-chorus comes naturally the second chorus, and the second chorus is twice as long as the first one. It's 4 rounds played in the same way, and you're gonna stay on that chorus play and just continue to play that chorus till the very end. And guess what, guys, especially you Chapo, that is how you play it. Jonah Kagen's I'm Around. So a nice song. Thank you for being here on this channel. And yeah, I believe this could be a challenge if you're the natural strummer. Now welcome to the picking pattern world. You're gonna practice that, but for being a picking pattern song and to sound as complex as it sounds, this is actually an easy played song. I could use maybe 15 good 20 minutes or so, and I believe I would be very comfortable with it. So give it a try. If you like the song, it's absolutely playable. So yeah, thank you for watching this, and if you want to have your song, I believe there are many out there who want to learn a specific song or so. Just leave me a message here or comment or whatever song on my channel. I read everything, put you on the list, and we'll see what happens about that. So thank you for being here. Until next time, play tuned.